everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel and some more Blythe news to share with you today. So I will put pictures over here, okay, when I go to edit this. In the meantime, you can look at all the dollies behind me in the Dolly Studio. Still getting things organized. And so anyway, on to the Blythe news, right? We have a little bit to share, and actually we're kind of winding down. So yeah, we're not sure what's ahead for 2025. As far as Good Smile Company, who's the manufacturer of the dolls, and Junie Moon, who is the distributor, designer, etc. of the dolls. We don't really know what their plans are at this point, but we do have some news about some new releases coming out. So first of all, I always kind of go take a step back and look at a couple other releases. I'm going to, at the end, pop up a picture that somebody's letting me use where he shows pretty much all of the releases right now. But I'm going to step back and talk a little bit about Kendra the Bibliofile. And if you're interested, I did talk about her in my previous video with some more details. I had a lot more pictures of her and that kind of thing. But she's the one for September right now. So she's a September release. As I film this right now, I'm filming it September 27th. I hope to get it edited in the next day or two and published, you know, in a couple of days. She is supposed to be released actually today. Okay, so most of the time it seems like when they give a month of a release month, when they first, you know, tell you about a doll and they say, oh, her release is this date, they really first just give you the month. They don't tell you the exact day necessarily right away, but you can almost bet your dollars to donuts that it's going to be at the end of the month. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you pre-order. So, so yeah, she should be heading out to everybody who ordered her. I did not pre-order her. I love her concept. I'm so on her stock and the doll itself. So I did not imbibe on this one. I think she's a really cute doll. Like I said, I love the whole concept, but the doll was not ringing my bells. I love all of the dolls, but I am very picky. I have to be, because I have a pretty large collection of dolls, especially Blythe dolls. So, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not comfortable buying every single doll, even if I could afford every single doll, which I can't. I think it would be overwhelming. So she's out. I'm really curious to see what people think of her. So I will be watching for those unboxings on social media. If you're getting her, let me know in the comments down below. I do know a few people that are getting her. I want to say Kim with the Dolls, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Are you getting her? I think you might be. Okay. So yeah, so we'll see what everybody thinks about her. She is a really cute doll. It's just she wasn't special enough, and I wasn't, you know, like in love when I saw her. And I have to be like, wah, you know, totally like, you know, angels singing and stuff these days, because like I said, I have so many stock Blythe dolls. All right, so yeah, so Kendra's coming out. And then Heavenly Strawberry, that's some big news there. So Heavenly Strawberry, her photographs just came out a few days ago, again, as I filmed this. So we finally get a look at her. If you're not familiar with how this works, typically Junie Moon will publish a rendering, an illustration of what the concept of the doll is, but it's not an actual photograph. And typically you can pre-order just based on the illustration. Some people will wait though, which I totally understand. It's very seldom that I have ever ordered a doll just based on the illustrations. I have done that, but very few times have I ever done that. But anyway, she's out and she is super adorable. Let me give you some information about her stats as I show pictures of her up here. And by the way, this information is available on the Doll Collector app, as well as, of course, the Junie Moon website. So Junie Moon has a very good website that has lots of information about current releases. So one of the big draws, I personally think, and I will say, you know, I'm giving you my personal opinion. I do not work for Junie Moon. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. Just calling it like I see it. And one of the big draws for her is she's translucent. So she has a translucent faceplate. She's Radiant Evolution Face Type, they call it, translucent cream. So she's going to be pretty fair. Her hair is super bright pink. That is some bubble gum pink. I mean, even brighter than that. Yeah, super bright. So if you love those really bright pink gals, she is for you. She's not a pale pink at all. It is in your face, super bright, which is really cute. And she has a really cute coat that I think they did a good job with, as far as having the coat is turquoise with a white bib and then these cute little strawberry buttons. And I think that's a really nice contrast to so much other pink and red that's going on with this girl. She is super cute. Her little hat has a little red bow on the top. I'm kind of disappointed they don't have a little strawberry on her hat. I kind of was surprised that we did not see that with her. That just seems like something they should have done, for sure. All right, so does she have her eyelashes are default, the eyelids are default. All right, so that means she does not have the colored eyelids that some of them have these days. So that's also a bummer. I really like it when they have the brown eyelids, the colored eyelids. Let's see, her eyelashes black. Her hair color they're calling, like it says, berry pink, so it's super bright pink. And as far as the eye chips, those are always very important, right? I think they're just everything. Oh no, she does have a special color. All right, so she's blue. Everything's default: blue right, orange front, the pink front. But she also has peacock green left special color. So that's kind of nice. I like it when they give you at least one special eye chip. And honestly, I'm not usually a fan of the pink eye chips, but for this girl, they might work. So like I said, there's a lot of pink going on with this gal, along with some red, which is, of course, a sister to pink, I guess you could say. But there's one thing that they did not make pink, and those are her shoes. And I've seen a number of people on social media kind of, ponder about that. Why didn't you give her some pink shoes, people? I think she needed pink shoes, too. So she has the hat, the dress, stockings, the shoes, and the coat. And I think that's all of her stock. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you pre-ordered her or if you're planning to get her, and your thoughts in general about Heavenly Strawberry. So yes, Kendra the Bibliofile is coming out in September, this month that I'm filming this. Heavenly Strawberry comes out in October. So she is definitely not a Halloween related doll, but super cute. And then in November, we have a new drawings just published recently, and I'm going to try to say her name correctly, but it is a mouthful. All right. They're calling her Lavendula Babe. Lavendula Babe. She has got some beautiful light purple hair, lavender colored, and everybody so far has really had a positive point of view when it comes to this gal. In fact, so much so that she has sold out on a couple places as far as pre-orders go, but you can expect her to come back. I know on Good Smile Company, that website, I heard that she had sold out, and then I also heard that the Junie Moon had sold out, but I did see that she's back on CC Toys, and in fact, I think she might be back for pre-order on Junie Moon. So this happens sometimes, so, don't freak out. This is very common where they'll release a doll for pre-order, and for whatever reason, the pre-orders get full, and then they bring it out again. So, especially this doll, all we have is a rendering. We don't have any photographs of her yet. Probably we will have photographs of her near the end of October, mid to end of October, I would venture a guess. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about her. Again, I will put a picture up here. If I should have a picture up here while I'm talking about her. And we only have that one picture. So obviously, if you're into the fantasy hair dolls, the last two releases were probably very tempting. So what we know about her is that her, again, radiance, evolution, face plate, not a big surprise. Her hair, or her face color is called fair. So we have another really pale chickaroo. Hair color, they're calling lavender. That seems pretty correct. They're calling the hairstyle permanent semi-long hair with bangs. So, again, we've got the bangs. I think the semi-long, I'm giving that a thumbs up. Sometimes these dolls their hair is just too darn long, people. And this is for me, it's problematic when you're trying to, you know, set them up for pictures or just in your display. If their hair's super long, they fall over. I mean, they're really top heavy anyway. And so that extra long hair, I have to say I am kind of a fan of the mid, like the waist high, the waist length hair. And of course, you know, we all like a cute little bob now and then too. So just putting that out there. All right, so what else about her? She is, her eyeshadow light brown. We don't know if that means that they're going to color the lids yet. There's minimum information about her so far. Her blush is pink, her lips are pink, her eye color, pale blue, front special. Okay, so she's probably going to have the standard eye chips, the pink, the side blue, and the, I don't know, orange or green, we'll see. But she's going to have front special eye chips that are going to be pale blue. So that's pretty cool. Though, you know, it's interesting. Of course, in the renderings, they do show her with the pale blue. They almost look purpley to me. So, we'll have to see about that. And then they do have pictures of her side green, you know, but these are not in stone. So I'm guessing it's going to probably be side green, the front pale blue, the front pink, and maybe side blue. But she's super cute, obviously very popular because, like I said, in a few places were already sold out of the pre-orders. So, but then I've seen her coming back, so don't stress. And in fact, what's nice still is that the yen, it is creeping up, but it's still not too bad. The other day when I checked, I think it was 69 cents compared to the US dollar. A few months ago or weeks ago, last time I checked before, it was 60 cents. So it's creeping up there a little bit, but we're still, it's nice enough for those in the US that, and I know a few other countries too, I believe, that the dollar, our dollar is pretty strong. So we're getting some decent deals on these stock dolls, which is always appreciated. So the big question is that it? Are we done? Is Lavendula Babe the last doll for 2024? The jury is still out on that, and I'm going to put up a picture, and I might even cover my face so you can see it all. I don't know, maybe I'll squish over here. And thank you to Danny over at 100% Stock Blythe on Facebook for allowing me to use this image that he put together. But he has all of the dolls except for Lavendula on this this little image that he put together. It shows 9 of the dolls. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 10 dolls for 2024 on here. And yeah, so I think it's really fun to see them kind of all together. And I have to say, way to go, Good Smile Company. Been a couple of years. The first year that they were producing, we did not see this number of dolls come out from them. And of course, Junie Moon, I had to, you know, they're the designer, so I have to give them the thumbs up too. They instigate it, right? So everybody's finally gotten their act together, and we are seeing a doll released almost every single month. That said, is there time for another doll before the end of 2024? It's very possible. This is something actually I was chatting with Danny about online, and he kind of thinks we might see the next doll come out before 2025 comes. It's either going to be at the end. He's thinking the renderings might come out in November and the doll might be a December release. However, maybe it's going to be at the beginning of 2025, and I'm talking about the dark-skinned doll with the blonde hair that I mentioned in my previous Blythe News video. Her name, if I think I'm saying it correctly, as Jaylah, Jaylah. We don't have any images yet. We don't have any illustrations or anything like this. This is all just, you know, hearsay at this point. It is possible that she is going to pop up here, and I will be very tempted to get her because I do like the darker skinned dolls, and she's actually going to be a blonde possibly, so I think that's really interesting. When I look at these other dolls here, all the other releases, I have to say one of the things that really surprised me for my own personal collecting was I've only bought one doll out of all 9 dolls, I've only bought the one. I bought Cloris Country Life, and I'm telling you, it has been a lot of restraint on my end. It's not that I didn't want to buy all the other dolls. I mean, I actually, You Are For Me was like in my cart one time. Okay. I can't remember what happened. Something happened, but I was getting ready to like buy that doll. And I actually, technically, I did buy it because I bought it as a gift for my sister. But yes, I was really tempted. All of these dolls are beautiful. I'm looking at the rendering down, or the image down here, while I talk to you about it up there. Well, I realize people who have been in the hobby longer than I have been, I started in 2015, may not agree with me because, yes, I mean, there were some wonderful dolls back in the day, and I have quite a few older releases in my collection. And when you get one in your hands, I mean, you can really, the difference is tangible. However, I'm still pretty impressed with what we are seeing, and I'm still a Blythe, a Blythe addict. Like I said, it's been a big struggle not to buy every single one of these dolls this year. It's not to say that I might not buy some of them in the future. They're all super cute. I'm looking at them again. I like them all. So let me know which of the ones in the photograph here, in the Danny's picture, have you purchased any of these? Are any of them on your wish list? If you haven't, if you're like me and you've been, having some restraint, let me know in the comments down below. And I think that's everything this time as far as Blythe news goes. When I hear more about Jayla, I will definitely let you know. She's on my radar. She's another reason I've been holding off a little bit, because she's probably a doll I will definitely try to get. And I can't buy them all, so I have to just pick the ones that really, really speak to me. And yeah, she's speaking to me, and I haven't even seen her yet. Okay. All right, thanks so much for spending a little doll time with me. As usual, give this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not done so already. I really appreciate it when people subscribe to my channel. It helps me be seen on YouTube. And I don't have a big channel. I just keep plugging away. And it grows like a little, inch a year. Okay? But it means a lot to me if you're here spending some time with me. All right, have a wonderful Dolly Day. Bye-bye.